don't you have any pants on?
Because I'm wearing a dress.
Don't lie.
Yeah, I came formal today.
Don't lie. Tell these people you ain't got no pants on. Tell them.
I don't have any panties on.
Whoa! I believe I'm going to have to...
That's the best way to wear a dress, isn't it?
See receipts on that. Let me see some receipts on that.
It looks like you already have with this JBF hair I've got.
Oh my God! Look at that.
This JBF hair I've got going on.
What's up, guys? We are back
at it
after a little bit of another hiatus. Guys, we're about the most dysfunctional YouTube channel you guys will run across.
We're definitely the most dysfunctional when it comes to schedules, routines, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just have always been that way. You cannot make us.
No.
It's anarchy up in this bitch. Okay?
Those of you that weren't in one of our last couple... I don't know if this one's going to come out next or if we've got one coming out before that. But regardless, we just got back on track. We released our Tom MacDonald Hell of It reaction. And I spoke to some of you. And, yeah, we were gone for a little bit, guys. I had hurt my back.
Old man, yep.
It was a pre-existing injury that I had back from coal mining days.
Yep.
And I kind of effed it up. And wasn't able to sit in here on these hard stools and edit or film, so we had to kind of take some time off.
But he expects me to sit on that hard dick.
Hey!
That's
Low
okay.
job
That's
week!
It's always 100 with us, but when one's down, you know, that can be a sickness, that can be a mental illness, that could be anything.
Yeah.
It can be, you know, that person can only come 50% that day. So you make sure you're the 150. That's just how it works in life, guys. That's how all relationships should work. That's how ours works.
It is. But regardless, guys, we are back at it like crack addicts.
Woo!
It is on. We are going to do the Tom MacDonald's Snowflakes reaction, guys.
Yes.
We were planning on doing this the day I hurt my back. That was when he released this. That's how long it's been since we've been able to...
I actually had it on the schedule.
Yeah, our
it
schedule. But
yes, I actually had it all wrote out for that week. And I mean, we were on a roll.
Absolutely, guys. But
we still have a shit ton that's
pre-recorded, yes.
Yeah,
so you guys will see us releasing some of those along the way that we might not premiere because they've been recorded for several weeks now, so we might release them kind of like two for deals, that sort of thing, as in addition to our regular premieres and stuff like that. But one good thing that came out of it, guys, was we were able to launch our Patreon. We're going to take just a minute and we're going to tell you guys about that because this is actually the first official time we've got to talk about it. We were able to set up a Patreon for those of you that do want to support the channel and help us out. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
If not, just watching the videos and giving us that interaction and those comments is enough support. But for those of you
guys are the shit too.
Yeah, but for those of you that might want to go the extra mile and maybe receive some perks that we've created, then go check those out, guys. They're super
They're
cool.
They're gonna be fun.
We've got
we're excited to get to do them
absolutely
with you guys.
We've got a few different tiers worth of perks that you guys can check out, and one of them is actually a option to where you guys get to pick what we react to.
Yep.
And it's going to be all kinds of interaction over there, live streams over there, members only stuff, that sort of thing, and very, very affordable, guys.
Where the cool kids hang out, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But enough of that, guys. Let's get to Tom MacDonald's snowflakes.
Look, I wore my snowflake earrings.
Snowflakes.
Yep, I brought them out.
Been so long, can't remember that button, bitch. All right, everybody. I've been looking forward to this.
I know.
Since he dropped it, guys.
And we've been seeing on his community page too, where the mainstream media is not wanting to accept this song, and they're pretty outraged by it. Which we heard. This is kind of how we got. Not introduced to him, but this is what we heard about him all the time, was that he was so controversial.
Yeah.
And, like, he thought it was, like, acid rap, kind of like how Eminem
like
used
the shock
to do.
rap, like,
Yes.
controversy stuff.
Yes, and I knew that it was a lot of stuff that he talked about, but I thought also that it was the way he talked about it, like acid rap or something. But with any truth I have found in this world, especially people that are living a lie, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So it is controversial to them. And this song is called Snowflakes, and I'm going to take a guess.
That it's
take a
aimed
gander.
at all those snowflakes out
Yes.
there. They look Twinkies.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's check this out. Here we go.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? But you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. Hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the...
All right, guys.
Holy
Let's
shish. Okay.
let's go ahead and let's have a moment of silence for all of those that Tom has slayed in this song already.
Yeah.
That
I think that might be including us. I'm not sure. I think he might be talking to just all Americans
I'm already
here.
I'm already hearing bars of the day out of this
Yes,
song
I
this
am
right
too.
now, guys. Like, I'm
Yeah.
already feeling it. One thing
I like that it's got kind of a rock vibe to it.
I know, that's the first
Yes.
thing obviously that caught was the guitar, the distortion kind of feel in the background.
We love rock music because the intensity that it brings.
Yeah.
Like, we love us some rock music, some good ass rock music that brings the ish.
Yeah. I can
And
see
Tom does that.
I can see
with his
why the mainstream is
little upset about
taking
it?
shots at this already. Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
he's taking shots at them.
that's what I mean.
I
you've
feel
got,
like that's kind of his purpose, and that's what he's trying to do. I feel like he's trying to kind of wake people up. You know, like the tough love, like
Yeah.
kind of mentality that
Absolutely.
parents take. I feel like he kind of takes that, that kind of way and that kind of shock to kind of like wake people up. And I mean, I don't know if it'll really work.
We'll see.
Or not. It
I
might
think,
just
hey,
might just make him cry a little bit more. but
regardless, it's
it
entertaining.
gets people talking.
Regardless, it's entertaining,
Yeah.
and in my opinion, so the stuff that we've heard him say, and guys, keep in mind, we're only like 4 tracks deep with Tom.
Oh yeah.
You know, we are just barely scratching the surface with Tom. So those of you that are just joining us because of this Tom video, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, because we've got a shit ton
We're going
more.
down the whole rabbit hole
Absolutely.
of Tom McDonald.
Them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. Hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news,
Hey.
but we are...
I gotta stop it right there, guys. That's one
Yep.
thing. I'm not a veteran. I did not go and enlist or anything like that, but I have mad respect for
If
any.
his shirt says respect
That's right.
there.
Any man or woman that has the balls to put basically their lives down
Yep.
and on the line, whether they were in active combat or not. You guys are putting your lives down
Yep.
for the country, quote
Yes.
unquote.
And you're putting your lives, your freedom in somebody else's hands, because
Absolutely.
somebody else is calling the shots at that point.
Absolutely.
And yes, you're fighting for other Americans' freedom, but you do lose your freedom in the process of that.
In a sense, you do, absolutely, and I know that it's a brotherhood, and you guys take pride in it, and you absolutely should. So
Yes.
those people that hate on veterans, or the fact that the veterans, in my opinion, get the shaft for what they sacrifice and what they do. I personally think that no veteran should ever have to go without a home, without a job, without a paycheck, without any kind of medical. I think that should be guaranteed for every person that has ever served in the military, because that's a whole different level. So thank you guys. Thank you for what you do. That's amazing.
About the veterans, black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail.
Wow. Okay. So
man,
I'm digging it. I dig the hook. So what? I wonder who's the girl in the hook?
Is it Nova? We haven't actually seen any of Nova's videos. We haven't looked anything up. No, we have no idea. So let us know if it is. We are going to be checking out one of her tracks with Tom on it that you guys have suggested to us. So we're going to check that out really, really soon. But we haven't got to check it out yet. So we don't know what she looks like.
We have no idea. But
curious.
What's awesome is we've been told, I should say, that he does his own production. She films his videos, that sort of thing, and edits them and puts them out. They do such a fucking good job.
Yes, they do.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And they get the message across, too.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
Like I said it in one of the last videos we did, like the Hell of It video, and then the video, how simplistic it was, and the video that he did with the red light.
Dear Rappers.
Yes, the Dear Rappers video, how simplistic it was. But the simplicity in those videos is so powerful.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like this one, he's got a lot of stuff going on
because the song
in this video.
Speaks for itself.
Yes.
It really does. And then he brings the energy that matches it.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of stuff going on in this video right now, but that works for this video.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot that's being said in this video.
Absolutely. So I'm digging this.
More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, you're...
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom snapped on this one, didn't he? Didn't he?
I think this is what he is known for. I think he says this kind of stuff in a lot of different videos.
Yeah.
Obviously different subjects with different, songs.
Absolutely.
We just haven't actually hit one of these yet.
Yeah.
But a lot of the suggestions, I can tell by the titles of which ones are probably going to be that. The titles themselves can be triggers for, say, snowflakes.
I'm going to take a little bit of a turn and say that I need that jacket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling that jacket. You guys, if you guys think I would rock the fuck out of that jacket, let me know in the comments, because I would
you would rock
I would burn
jacket.
it up, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's right, with my camouflage shorts.
Yep.
Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are. But a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes.
Hell yeah, man. I'm digging it.
Yeah, she's saying so much in this song. He's covering so much. We literally just got done talking about this, that if you're white, then you are automatically pegged as a racist.
As absolutely.
And it's just but it takes two to tango.
It does. It's
Yes.
shitty, first of all, because there should be no racism.
No.
Obviously. And
they
we're
do
not,
that to keep us divided, guys.
We're not, you know.
Same with sexism, same with all of it.
We're not naive. We know that the world's rough and mean out there, and we know that it's full of hate and stuff like that. We get it, but we preach positivity, equal.
And hate is hate. You can put a title on it as much as you want, but the underlying issue is that it's hate.
Yes.
And that people that hate are usually people that hate themselves.
I mean,
they do. They hate
bottom
themselves.
line,
They're hurt and they hate themselves, so they try to project that onto other people.
We all bleed red.
Yes.
We bleed blue if you're a St. Louis Blues fan. Go Blues! But we all bleed red, and if
we all struggle,
we
all have highs, we all have lows, we all are human, guys.
If you can't love your neighbor for the simple fact that they're a human being, then there's something wrong with you internally. You know, as yourself, it's got nothing to do with your neighbor. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that are going to get the fuck on your nerves and shit like that. I mean, I get that.
You're not meant to love everybody.
No, but
you can have mutual respect.
That's
for
what
everyone.
we mean by love your neighbor. Is you know what? Everybody deserves respect until that respect is no longer deserved, and then once that respect isn't deserved, you just go your own way and let that person do them. Because
just turn your attention elsewhere.
The universe and karma will pay them for whatever they need paid for.
Exactly. We're the same way with animals as well. Like, we don't even kill bugs in our house because they're a living thing.
Well.
No, for real. He used to until me, but they are a living thing.
I'm just saying,
and
spiders,
we have respect.
Spiders still get the shoe. It just is what it is.
I try to get them out of the house.
Spiders.
But our kids, they know automatically, you know, even if it's a creepy bug, they know to get a cup, they know to, you know, gently put it in there and relocate it outside.
Yeah.
Because we are living here with them, guys, just like we are living here with each other.
Yeah.
And we need to treat each other like we are the human race instead of having all these different races.
Yep, that's the ideal world. That's what we would love to see in our future, if not our children's future.
Yes.
Other than that, I would love to see myself in these overalls.
Yes.
I'm feeling
For sure.
I'm feeling the bibs. He's got the fake woke on there.
Yep.
And
he took a Sharpie to it, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's creativity.
Yes.
And I'm
like
feeling a guy that is able to rock that shit like that,
and not give a fuck what anybody thinks.
Man.
I love it.
Me and Tom's my spirit animal.
I said that there be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes. We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid. Y'all are so fake. Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
guys.
some goosebumps.
Yeah.
I love how he brought that in on that
flow,
last verse.
yes,
and
how he lowered it.
Yes, and took the beat
did
out.
that.
Yes,
On that in
and
between
then the guitar was just real simple in the background. Oh
very
my
good
gosh,
production,
I loved
man.
That vibe.
Very good production on that.
I
This
love
guy,
that.
this guy's, you can tell has grown. You know what I mean?
Yes.
From some of his older work,
Yes.
which we have seen
Yes.
up into
Which we love because you guys put us on some of that older stuff because we love that grimy shit.
Yes, up
and
into
we like
this.
that. Yes, but this is just as good.
This is
I mean,
good.
he
The
still
guy's-
has a grimy feel to him,
Uh-huh.
but with a really top-notch production.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I would pay these people to do my video.
Oh yeah.
And to be honest with you, his recording and his beats and the mixing and mastering that he's doing, I don't know if he's got somebody else that does that or if he's doing it himself, but the guy's fucking, it's good.
Yeah.
It sounds really fucking good.
He deserves
man.
appreciation.
Absolutely.
Kid, y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
Yeah. That guitar is
That
dope.
guitar is so dope. And it's reminding me of that movie. What's that movie? Purge.
That beat, man.
Yes. That's reminding me of the Purge movies.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Good job, man.
Yes,
Fucking right, dude.
yes.
There is so much. I mean,
Ooh.
so much subject matter
Yes.
in this song.
Yes.
It would be nearly impossible to cover all of it, especially with our long-winded asses, because we get going on a subject and we're fucking gone.
Well, especially since
You know
he
what I
covers
mean?
such important subjects.
And they
too.
are. That's what I
Yes.
mean. So I can
Yes.
tell you right now, guys, that what we've got coming up next is going to be tough.
Yes.
And you guys know what we got going on next.
It's the bar of the day.
Bar of the day. Bar of the day.
Yes.
This is our favorite part
Yes.
of our videos, guys. This is where I myself and my beautiful wife will pick our favorite bar of the track, and we're going to tell you what it is and why. And then after that, you
It's your
guys
turn.
are going to do the
Yes.
exact same thing, and you leave it in the comment section below.
This one's gonna get hot, I feel.
That's
Like,
right.
This one, and remember, as friends, we can disagree. Like, we have to be able to
We won't,
accept
though.
that in this world. It seems like we got a pretty cool community that
Yeah.
are like-minded here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, as friends, and because this is kind of a trigger song for some people, we have to be able to disagree and know that
Absolutely,
friends
guys.
can distisagree and it be completely fine, and we can still
Absolutely.
respect each other and like each
Regardless, guys, our comment section is an open forum.
Yes.
You guys feel free to speak what you want down there.
other. As
but
long
we,
as there's no hate,
we
no
highly
judgment.
recommend that you be as positive as possible.
Yes.
And that's about where we leave it. But make sure you guys hit it with the hashtag BOTD so we know what you're talking about below, guys.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, party people.
Let's do the damn thing.
So we're going to let the beautiful Brit go first on this one.
Yeah. Mine is literally right as the song begins. He comes in with just
Comes
punches.
in swinging, man.
Yes,
Comes
he
in
does.
swinging.
I mean, this whole song, he was swinging the whole
Yeah.
time, but he really came in with a strong one.
Yeah.
And it says, if you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician.
Isn't that the fucking
Oh
truth?
my gosh.
I mean, let me get an
we preach
amen.
about this all the time. Like, how is that even okay? Like, they will literally tell you, like, they make you, like, you know, put your
Yeah.
hand up and put on the Bible and all that shit and make sure that you aren't lying.
Yeah.
And even if it
Yeah,
is...
they will have you swear
Yes.
an oath, like, to God
Yes.
in a court of law,
Yes.
but yet have attorneys from the other side that are trying
Mm-hmm.
to put you in jail make shit up on you.
Yes.
And those of you out there that say that they don't do that, y'all are either naive or dumb because
Yep.
they 100% do fucking do that.
Yes, the
It
song is
what
for
it is.
you if you don't
It
believe
is,
that.
yes, it is. And now, I think as human beings or Americans in general, let's say Americans in general, not human beings, that's a little too broad, but us as Americans, I think we should all could agree that it's a flawed system
Oh, yes.
that we live in, especially the justice system.
Yes. It's a system inside a system inside a system inside a system.
Yeah.
Literally, it's all connected and it all kind of runs together and they're all flawed.
Absolutely. Like,
Every bit of them.
like,
and
put-
the politicians are what's like getting to decide
Yeah.
how these systems run and how they go, and they're not even living inside the systems because
Yeah.
they're above it. They're
gra-
the elites.
A great example is, say, you are pulled over or detained by a cop for being suspected of doing something or something
Right.
like that. Let's put it like that. They have the authority to lie to you
Oh, yeah.
to try to get you to admit to something or to coerce a confession out of you.
Yep.
But yet, if you lie to them, it's called obstruction of justice and
Yes.
could be a jailable offense. How backwards ass is that?
It's
You know what I
It's
mean?
ass backwards
And I
for
think
sure.
that's kind of what he's getting at in this bar is, pointing out how, and that goes all the way from, that level up
Yes.
to, the big level of the government, like you know, like with the politicians and just and stuff like that. The amount of shit that they lie to us about and promise us, and
well, look how our last election went.
Yeah,
you know, like you couldn't even support one side, or you were possibly going to go to jail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was. You know, bad, and that's not even going into who supported who.
Yeah.
Like us as Americans, we're supposed to have freedom of speech. They took that away immediately when things weren't going, you know, exactly how they wanted
it's
it to.
a double standard, and that's literally what he comes out saying in the first bar of this song. So I give him kudos for that, guys. Let's listen to it.
Yep.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids?
And that is the way he come in. You know what I mean? There was no warming up. You know, there was no getting her engine going. There was no foreplay. You know what I mean? He rammed it in there.
Yes.
Like
and like I said, with that rock type of vibe, I felt like it was necessary for this type of song.
Yeah.
Like it makes you like kind of like a Rage Against the Machine type of vibe.
It was,
you know what I mean?
It was definitely aggressive, and I was digging it. You guys know how I like anarchy
shit. Yeah, some
That's
anarchy shit. Yeah.
All right, guys. My bar of the day is actually going to be the first 2 bars, or 1, depending on how you guys count your bars, from the second verse. It is the one where they say they set us up to fail. That's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. That and I continued it into that second bar because both of them are they speak to me, especially. I have a very strong opinion about, as you guys can probably tell, our system and the fact that we are set up to fail. And that is how a lot of the government gets paid, and that's how they get bigger. You know, they act like they want you
that's
to.
How the rich get richer.
Yes, they want you to succeed. They want you to this. They set you up to fail in all aspects, from credit to the judicial system, education, to everything. They literally do.
Education's so important, but yet it's so expensive.
Absolutely.
And it's so controlled. Like, why aren't we teaching kids like trade skills? That people actually need to use.
And
why
meditation.
aren't we teaching? And why aren't we teaching our kids how to do these taxes and teaching them about credit so they don't end up in that trap?
Yes, we need to be teaching more meditation, mindfulness, awareness, self-awareness, you know, that kind of stuff, rather than, you know, some Common Core math that these kids will probably never use. You know what I mean? It's just,
unless you're a math, you know, whiz, which
there's a place for everything, but that should be,
it should be optional.
Yes, that should be advanced studies into where you're supposed to be going. They should identify each kid's strengths
and their abilities
and what they're interested in, and then focus attention in those areas. My opinion, though, and the second part of this bar, guys, where it says the empowering women used to be different than this before. I'm a big advocate on empowering women, and
he's a feminist,
the fact that I love women in general. I think that y'all are the strongest specimen of a human being, of our species, and everybody, you know, in general, other women can learn just from the fact that they are women. You guys are stronger mentally, you're smarter,
emotionally,
you just every aspect, you guys are far more, I don't want to say superior, but you are far more evolved. And yes, men, we have our own strengths as well. You know, I'm not just leaving us out in the dust.
No.
But if it weren't for women, you know what I mean, we wouldn't be here. And let's face it, guys, if every guy I know out there wouldn't be shit without their woman.
You got to have the mental and emotional endurance to get through this life, especially with the way that this system is set up.
Yeah. Now, I am not so, you know, keen on, dogging OnlyFans or stripper poles or anything like
No,
that.
we
'Cause
love that shit.
Let's face it, you know, I'm pro stripper pole here.
Yes.
I think that you know, you're gonna do a hustle, do it as long as it's not something that is damaging you personally, you know, either mentally or physically or something like that.
And that will have an impact on you, you know, down the road.
Absolutely. If you can do that stuff and be a positive human being and understand that it's
I mean, there could be just a woman that's empowering sexuality.
absolutely, which we support and embrace that as well, guys.
If you can't tell.
It's all about yourself and how strong you are as an individual.
Yes.
If you can handle that stuff mentally and physically and whatnot
And
emotionally, go for
Spiritually,
it. You know what I mean? If you can't, then don't do it and focus your strengths elsewhere.
Yes.
That's where the division in my mind sets. But regardless, it was a dope ass bar, so let's check it out, guys.
No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be.
Hit that stripper pole, ladies.
I don't gotta dance, I make money moves.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn. Go down in the comment section below. Hit it with the hashtag BOTD and let you know what you're feeling about this song.
Yes, I'm really curious to see.
There's
I
a
really,
lot
really
of
am.
topics to cover in here,
Yes.
guys. If you got conversations you want to have with us, let us know your point of view. Let us know your perspective, guys. You can also reach us at our email, and that is officialnewtribe@gmail.com. That's right, guys. Hit us up there. Now, give us time to catch up on our comments and our emails and stuff like that. So if we don't answer it right off the bat, guys, we'll do our best to get to you. We promise. The best place, though, to get us is going to be our Patreon. So head over there. You guys can comment there. We will be active on that as much as possible as well.
Yep. And our numbers, guys, oh my gosh, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Absolutely. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. And
we've only put like a total of maybe 2 months and
less than that. We've literally put a month,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a month and a half into this channel with the breaks that we've had to take, the sickness that we had, my back being hurt. I mean, we started this for fun because this is what we do anyway, guys. We sit up and hang out and dissect lyrics and listen to songs and discuss the meanings and stuff like that. That's what we do on date nights and stuff like that. We don't get babysitters and stuff. We sit at home or we go out and, you know, hit the road and do a road trip and listen to music. So we thought, with us doing other YouTube channels, why not do this? And you guys,
especially with the virus and everything that's going on, it's just perfect.
And you guys have been so fucking cool. And
I love this community.
So supportive. It's been super fun, guys.
It's been so flattering. It really
We're
has
just
been.
getting started. So if you guys are just joining us, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys.
Yep, and ring the bell.
That's right.
So
that way you guys know. We do premiere every video as much as I will say. We try to premiere one every day. We do have some backed up, like she said earlier, so we might release a couple a day here and there, but the best way is to turn the notifications on. That way you guys get the notification and you can come and hang out with us during the premiere, and we can do some live chats. You know what I mean?
We have a lot of fun doing that.
Absolutely,
we really do.
guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, we love y'all.
Absolutely, guys. We had fun. We were not disappointed. Again, Tom brought it just like we thought he would. We put this one on hold the whole time my back was hurt because we wanted to do the first reaction with you guys. So
that's how much we love y'all and love doing this shit.
That's right. So we've got another couple songs of Tom lined up to do that we're going to be putting out very, very soon, guys. We've got the end of NF's Mansion album coming out real soon. We're going to be starting his therapy session album, and we've got another thing we are starting this coming week, guys, and it is going to be the Throwback Thursdays.
Yes, it's where we're going to pick a late banger that still bangs today.
That's right, guys, and we're going to dig into some old school stuff with you guys. And those of you that do want to check out our Patreon page, you'll be able to actually vote for the upcoming Throwback Thursday tracks that we do. We're going to put them up as polls and let our patrons decide. So that's going to be fucking fun.
Yes, it will be.
Absolutely.
Just the interaction that's going to be going on over there, it's going to be fire.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We love each and every one of you. We are going to see you tomorrow. And when we see you, I'm going to be just as white and just as
real.
That's right,
Peace,
guys.
guys.